Good afternoon, 7th and 8th grade families. Sarah Suki here. Wanted to just update on some developing events that have happened in the last 24 hours and some things to expect. Certainly, most of you know that we're moving to a distance learning model for our 7th through 12th grade students at Minnewaska. This will move students to be at home learning in grades 7 through 12 on Friday, and then starting Monday, November 16th, students will be expected to be in distance learning and logging in online. We do not know when this experience will end and the distance learning will move back into hybrid or in person. Right now, we are certainly watching the numbers in our community. The numbers of our community affect those that have to quarantine, both students and staff within our buildings. And so that's largely why we're moving into that distance learning model in the 7 through 12. With that said, there will be some changes. And so each day, students will have a different schedule. I'm sorry, the schedule will remain the same. It's a little bit different than what it is right now. Students will have 40-minute class periods with 10 minutes in between. The 10 minutes in between are for students to log off, take a little break, and then log on and be ready for class when class begins. There is also Laker time in that schedule as well. Laker time is every day, and it's a little bit of time for students to catch up on homework, to connect with teachers and ask questions, for teachers to reach out to them and have some conversation, to complete group projects if they need to meet with someone online. A variety of things can happen during that time. Advisory will happen during that time on Fridays or the last day of the school week as well. There are a few changes in the responsibilities of students. And so as we look at what we've learned from last year and from the hybrid experience so far this year, there are some requirements of our students that may be different than what your child has experienced. Some of those include that students will log in every day. We will take attendance from their logging into class, and that will be within the first 5 minutes. And so in order for a student to be counted, they will be in class within the first 5 minutes of it starting and remain on session until the teacher dismisses them. In addition, we will have live classes every day. Students need to be in a space that they're able to learn, free from distractions, and also an appropriate space. In their bed, in their pajamas is not an appropriate space. We expect students to be dressed and ready for school as they are on a regular day when they come to us each day. Students need to mute their microphones unless the teacher asks them to unmute. I believe those are the major ones, but certainly the document that's attached will share more information with you. Lunches and food service is still available for every student, and so the food service department is working on a survey to send out to all families that you can click on and register for that. There will be food pickup for breakfast and lunch for all of our 7-12 families as well. At this time, we're getting a lot of questions about K-6 and what's happening. Kindergarten through 6th grade students are remaining in person at this time. We are working on a plan to move students further apart, at least in the 4th through 6th grade, as we're able with more space available. If you have questions, there's a few people you can reach out to. You can always reach out to your child's teacher. We have a distance learning liaison, which is Mr. Gruber, our student support coordinator. Mary Welsh and Britt Rose are also support as a social worker and school counselor. And certainly myself as a school building principal, as well as Mr. Meisner, the 9 through 12 building principal, is another person to reach out. If you have anything else that you need, please connect with us soon. We know this experience isn't necessarily where we want to move to, and we hope it's very short-lived and that we get to be in person soon. All right. Thank you all for your partnership, and we will be in touch soon. Take care.